Graham, I didn't expect it to be that hard work, but we had to dig in for that today, didn't we, mate?
Yeah, the pleasing thing was the defence played high up. Eventually, after the 15-minute bluster, we actually penned them in, and then it was whether we could break them down again. There was one or two Hollywood passes which we could probably have done without, and I thought coming up to half time we might just get the goal that we deserved, but we kind of let them off the hook.
Yeah.
Second half, they were obviously given a fillip in the dressing room, because I think Smith must have told them, we've weathered the hardest of their stuff, and they started to get on the ball, and it was a bit iffy.
But you said that there, though. I mean, the defence held out fine, so we did all right there. De Gea had to make some saves in the end, though. But have you got to blame some of that on the forward line for really not holding on to the ball, not making enough of our possession? Really, did we?
No, if it was either the wrong option or the weight of pass wasn't there. It was behind. There was one movement particularly in the first half where we moved the ball really, really crisply, and then a ball went out to Ronaldo, and it was just a few yards in front of him, and it bounced off his foot, and the momentum was gone. And today was just a story of that. And of course, I mean, you told me that the penalty was because the defender was holding Ronaldo down. I didn't see it, so thank God I wasn't a referee. And he stuck it away fantastically, as you would expect. But I don't think
we didn't really create much in the second half apart from that, did we? Was that a concern? Now we took our foot completely off it. We sort of allowed them to play their game, didn't we, in the second half?
Yeah, really what you're looking to do is to pen them in, and then have the quality to find the spaces. And I think that's still that's when you eliminate the mistakes at the back, and you're trying to go on and win games and progress into a different team. Like the loftier neighbours. It's that final step. Is it because they're still getting used to the way of playing, or is it because some of them are still off? And we know Marcus didn't have a great game, but then again Cristiano wasn't great either. I mean,
it was between Sancho, Bruno, Ronaldo, Rashford. You'd expect a lot more, wouldn't you? And to a man, you just said it then, none of them really shown up today. They were poor today, I thought.
Well, I think when Jadon came off, you're right. I think it could have been any one of the four. I think you leave Ronaldo on, obviously, because
impact.
Yeah. If you're gonna get a goal, it's likely to come from him. But I mean, we've got the win.
That's it.
Yeah.
A win. 3 wins in a row in the league. I can't remember the last time we did that. Up to 5th, another clean sheet, 2 in a row. I mean, it's a positive, isn't it? The fact that the defence is holding out. I know De Gea has to make some crucial saves there, but Chelsea won ugly today, Liverpool won ugly today, City won ugly today. There's no easy game in the Premier League now.
No.
Dean Smith, a little bit of a bounce, well organised, really suits Norwich at this level, I think, in terms of making it hard for teams to play against them. And sometimes you grind it out and move on to the next week.
Yeah.
It is a positive still, isn't it?
It is a positive, and I think they've got to take that bloody mindedness into Brentford, because Brentford, I think, are a different level to Norwich. I think they will get to a point where they're going to punish you if you don't take your chances, and if you don't keep sitting on them. And they proved that by turning the game round last night. Then they're not going to be straightforward. But yeah.
Does it give you more confidence that we are keeping clean sheets now and being a bit harder to beat ourselves?
I'm a bit like the older guy in this parish. I do love me clean sheets.
Before you go, Graham, mate, man of the match for you today, who was it? Who stood out?
That's a good question. I hadn't even thought about that.
Fullbacks were good again today. De Gea has got to have a shout, hasn't he, for his saves?
Yeah, I think either of the fullbacks. I think they've made. You have to hand it to them. Both of them came into the season with question marks attached to them both defensively, and I don't think either you could say put a foot wrong.
That's it, mate. 2 clean sheets in a row. Our first clean sheets back to back, and it's them 2 playing at full back either side, so it says a lot as well.
Yeah, I think I was a lefty, so I'll give it to Alex.
Tellez is getting man of the match. Graham, cheers for coming on, mate.